What's up, guys? It's Ruka here,
And Michael.
and we're here for another week of Idol news this week. Quite a bit of interesting topics to talk about, I'd say. Wouldn't you agree? Some really interesting stuff
I
happened
guess.
this week. So I think we'll go ahead and talk about major news involving AKB, HKT, and NGT involving their
I'll leave this to
management.
you because that's what to say. I have no clue what's going on.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'll
it's
leave it to
basically
you.
like for all of them, their management has changed.
Um,
So, first off, with AKB48, their new management company is Kabushiki Kaisha DH, and the company's representative director is Uchimura Kazuki. And then with HKT and NGT, both of the group's managers, so for HKT that's Ozaki Atsushi, and for NGT that is Hayakawa Maiko, they have both resigned, and now both groups have become independent under new management. So HKT are now under the company KK Mercury. The company's representative director is Maeda Harumasa, and NGT is now under KK Flora, with the representative director being Okada Tsuyoshi. So this means that they have become well, basically independent from AKS and are under new management now. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to affect the group going from here on out. Any thoughts about this?
Not really, other than um, I hope they can pick up the pieces, I guess. Especially NGT's new management,
Yeah, that's true.
considering, well,
Everything that happened last year, yeah. They're still in
mm,
kind of a rough patch, but hopefully you can at least hope for the best.
mm,
Mm. All right. Speaking of HKT, they actually released a teaser for their next upcoming single, San Hikuni. Did you see this, Michael?
I must have scrolled past it. I knew I saw something, but I couldn't recall what it was.
Oh, okay.
I knew,
Okay.
didn't see it.
Okay, well, I watched it and this teaser has me very interested actually because just from the teaser,
Oh,
it's a very different feel from anything that the group has done before. Because, like, when you think of HKT, usually, what's the image of them that comes to your mind?
normally like very cute.
Yeah, exactly. Like, very cute, very young, especially because a lot of the members started very young when the group first started. Very energetic, I would say, as well. But this, just from the teaser, it looks like they're going for a more mature feel because a lot of the members have grown up now. They're not little kids anymore. They can still have the cute and youthful image, but they're going for something a little bit more mature now. So I'm actually really interested in seeing what this song is going to be like.
Hmm.
All right, did you check it out just now? Did you?
I can.
Oh, okay. I didn't know whether you were doing it while I was talking. I wasn't sure. I'm sorry.
That is fine. I'm doing so now. Oh,
So we're getting to hear a live reaction over here. But yeah, that song will come out in a couple of weeks, so we'll probably get the music
Oh,
video sometime before that.
I might have to freeze this. Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry, I had to mute it real quick while you were watching it just now. Let me know once it's okay.
But wow.
See
All I
what
can
I
say is
meant?
it's a complete 180 from when.
Exactly! Like we
Exactly.
were talking about when we were looking at the covers, it looked like a Nogizaka style single or a Sakamichi group style single. So like that was kind of the feel I was getting again. It felt like something that Nogizaka would do. So it's really interesting to see them going for a complete 180 from their usual image.
Honestly, the song itself gave me Nogizaka vibes, but like the
Mhm.
music video setting
Mhm.
reminded me of Hinatazaka's Tokimeki Soul.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's just you, but if it's just you, but
No,
that's
I
what
can
I
kind
got
of see
from
that.
it.
I can kind of see that being sort of a similar progression, maybe a little bit, I wouldn't say slower,
Hmm,
but it felt like it had more of a somber feel to it. Like just from the feel of the teaser, this looks like this might
hmm,
be a sad song.
hmm.
So yeah, I am really interested in this. All right then. With that out of the way now, we can move on next to NMB 48. So two of the members, Akashi Natsuko and Mizobuchi Maria, announced a graduation.
I don't know
They
the second one, but I do know that. So sad
oh,
again.
you know Natsuko?
Like graduations. I can't remember what gen she's in, but yeah, She's not a new gen member, I'd say.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Like, four generations, or she might have been draft. I can't remember.
Okay.
But yeah, and then but yeah,
Hmm.
graduations are always sad.
Yeah. But yes, so for
Mm.
both of them, they announced it on the same day, and neither of their graduation schedules have been confirmed yet, so we should get more information on that later.
Okay.
But in good news for NMB, actually, they also announced their 23rd single, which is coming out later this year. So the single will be coming out on May 13th later this year, and it will be a double center between Yamamoto Ayaka and Umeyama Kokona. So congrats to the two of them. So we've got the rest of the lineup here as well. So Ayaka and Kokona as double centers, and we also have Kato Yuka, Kawakami Chihiro, Kojima Karin, Sadano Haruka, Shibuya Nagisa, Joni Shirei, Shiroma Miru, Shinzawa Nao, Hara Karen, Minami Hasa, Murase Sae, Yasuda Momone, Yokono Sumire, and Yoshida Akari. Sadano Haruka, Shinzawa Nao,
Nice.
Hara Karen, and Yokono Sumire are chosen into NMB's single track lineup for the first time. So this is going to be their first senbatsu for them. So congrats to them as well. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to see what this single is going to be like with the double center. Any thoughts on it? Your opinion, Michael? Anything?
I mean, a mix of fresh new members that I don't recognize, and
Hmm.
Familiar faces. So
Hmm.
all I have to say.
Mhm. Yeah, very interested in seeing that. Next up with STU48, STU also announced a new single coming out in May. Their fifth single will be released on May the 27th. The lineup
Nice.
will include all SCU idols, but they will be divided into two groups. One group will have Okada Nana, the first gen, and the third gen, and another group will have the third draft members, I mean.
I was
And
about to
another
say,
group will have
uh,
the second gen members. The single will include two versions. Sorry about that I
and
read that
so if
wrong, but very interested in seeing what that's going to be like.
the fact that they split up the second gen from everyone else, does that mean the second gen are a bigger gen than first gen?
I forget
The
how
draft
big
second?
they are, but I'd say they're a pretty reasonable size. I actually forget how many are in the second gen at the moment. Let's see.
I don't follow STU enough.
So, the first
So
gen that are currently in the group, uh, there's 19, and including Nachan and the third gen members that are currently in the group. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And the second gen also has 23 because one of the second gen members actually she recently quit the group to focus on her studies. Kondo Arisu
yeah.
announced she was quitting the group. So
Mm-hmm.
23, 23, that's 46 members.
Coincidence? I don't know.
But yeah, also regarding one of the members, Takino Yumiko, she has transferred agencies to Mama and Son. It is a sub company under Ogi Productions. It's the same talent agency as Mukaichi Mion, actually. So that's really cool. All right, next I guess we can go on to
Next,
Sakamichi Group news. If you want to, do you want to start actually with Keakizaka news first? Because there was a pretty big announcement from Keakizaka recently
up,
this week.
up to you. Up to you.
I'd say we can go ahead
So,
and do that, because yeah.
well, another member announced their graduation from the group.
Hmm.
Quite, it was quite
Mm.
last minute, I guess, to
Yeah.
announce.
So yes,
So,
Nagasawa Nanako
I
announced her graduation for the group. Or, in fact, she did graduate actually. She graduated at the end of March,
earlier
so it
today.
was actually only a couple of days
Congrats.
after she announcement. Like you said, it was very last minute announcement.
But she technically is the fourth member to announce that she was leaving the group.
Hmm.
So obviously, Hirata didn't announce graduation, but she left. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like dominoes tumbling down. But hopefully, this means Keki's second chapter will come quicker, and obviously, the second anniversary, the fourth, sorry, anniversary is coming on Monday.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
um, yeah,
All right.
But
If you want, you
honestly,
can
hope.
talk about this next piece of news from Kiyakizaka.
Oh, wasn't just the CM actually.
Oh, right.
Uh, um, the collaborative campaign between Aoncard and Kekuzaka released not only a new set of CMs, but they also released a new web movie.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen it yet. This is the one with Habu in it, right?
Abu Mizuho and Seki Miko. Yeah.
Hmm. All right, definitely interested in
Um,
seeing that. All right, then. Next up, we can go to Nogizaka news. So, a new TV CM was released for the next fourth gen miniseries to come out, Saru ni Ao. So, this will be the second one to come out after Samu no Koto, which I believe is that still currently airing or has that finished up yet?
I I don't know.
I know that since it's a miniseries, we're
It's
probably
like
not going to get too many episodes. Like, currently in my
mm,
mind, I'm thinking they're going to do five, but just because of what I've seen so far. Actually, to
mm.
talk about that, since I've seen it already, I'll. Is it all right if I briefly talk about the first episode that I've seen? Because
Yeah,
that's all that I've watched of it so
yeah.
far is the first episode. All right. So yeah, this was really interesting setup from the first episode. So from what it looks like, what I'm thinking they're doing here is they're going to, with each episode, show basically each of the girls' perspective on the situation, and we get to see their backstories through their perspective. So the first episode was focused on Allie. Uh, I forget which
Mm.
member it was who portrayed her, Allie.
Uh,
But anyways,
yeah,
it did start up with her meeting up with the other former with her friends who were when they were all formerly in the same idol
I
group, them going to
mm,
Sam's funeral basically.
damn, that's depressing already.
Hmm.
Mm.
So yeah, it
I think the
shows
member
it's
is Hayakawa Seida, by the
oh
way.
yeah, Hayakawa Seira. Okay.
I
So yeah, the episode is shown. A lot of it is shown through her perspective, like her directly talking to the camera, actually sharing her thoughts about everything that happened, and we see a flashback to one of the moments with the girls. It was during what looked like a shooting for a music video, and basically showing her perspective from what she was struggling with because she was secretly gay. None of the other members knew about this, and she had a crush on one of her fellow members, Sumi.
mm.
So that was a really interesting way of setting
But that
up
was
like how the drama is going to progress and how we're going to learn about each girl and learn about Sam, what their relationship was like with Sam through each of their individual perspectives. And I assume at the final episode, we're going to see Sam's perspective. Like, we're going to learn, like,
ooh.
more about her and, like, what actually happened to her. So, yeah, as a first episode, it did a really good job, I would say, setting up everything. So I'm really curious about how the drama is going to progress from here. I'm going to have to find where to watch the rest of the episodes because so far I've only seen episode one on YouTube, and I don't know if the other episodes are up on there yet or if they're on there at all. I don't know. Sometimes I know that there are some series that do that, like they give like the first episode is up on YouTube, but you have to like watch the rest on like the website or the app or whatever it's on. But yeah, I'm
Mm.
very curious about this, where the drama is going to go from here. With that
Mm.
said, now let's talk about the next miniseries, Saru ni Ao. So the TV commercial was released for that, and we do have a bit of a synopsis for the story. So, Saru ni Ao's story is about three university students who have a trip to the Toshogu Shrine. They are all involved in different kinds of troubles. Example, murder case. So that's going to be interesting.
Uh,
Uh, Kaki Haruka plays the lead role Mako in the drama. She is suffering from low self-esteem because of a big mole on her ear. Okay, interesting detail. Semiya Rei is going to play Kyo, who likes to handle everything via the method of rounding off numbers. And Shibata Yuna's character is Satsuki. She is a girl who has never had a boyfriend. Moreover, Kitagawa Yuri appears in the drama as a charming university student named Ryoko, who is going to the same university as the three girls. So this drama, Saru ni Ao, will be available on DTV on April 10th. So next week, actually.
oh, yes, wrapping my fourth channel she there.
Oh, your fourth
Kitagawa
Genoshi?
Yuri.
Who's that?
Yeah, Kitagawa Yuri.
Oh,
She
okay.
speaks English so well.
Hmm.
Just say she speaks English so well.
Hmm. But yeah, definitely look forward to that. Next up to talk about the first week
Mhm.
sales for Nogizaka's 25th single. So the single has sold approximately 996,000 copies and has topped the Oricon weekly
Oh,
single charts. So congrats to them. Good to see that it has been doing well.
yeah, but so close to 1 million.
Very
Uh,
close indeed. Yeah. All right, so next up, we're going on to the graduated member news where we have some incredibly happy news. Shinoda Mariko has
mhm.
given birth to her firstborn child, and I actually have a link to her Instagram post on it. I'll bring it up here. Did you see this, by the way, the picture that she posted of it?
What's cute?
Yeah. So this adorable baby girl, a healthy baby girl, she had a daughter. This was very happy
Oh,
news to come this week. Like with everything that has been going on, it's nice
oh,
to get good news like this. Really makes me happy. And like I saw other
um,
members posting about it as well, giving congratulations. Like Jurina, for example, was giving her a congratulatory message. Akimoto Sayaka actually posted a video on her Instagram as well, where it was like congratulating, and it was her singing. I don't know what she was singing, but it was like nice to hear her singing. But yes, this was incredibly happy news to receive. So congratulations to Mariko. Oh, little baby girl, I can imagine. Oh, that's just so sweet to think about. All right. Next up, Matsui Rena is cast in a new TV drama. This title is crazy. Super Radical Gag Family. The TV drama is adapted from Hamaoka Kenji's comedy manga series of the same title. The story is about the hilarious stories of the Osawagai family. Matsui Rena will play a shop manager of a family restaurant. The TV drama will begin airing on April 10th, so next week. Okay. Very curious about that. I actually saw a trailer for this, and Satojiro is the main character. You know who that is, right?
Who? Wait, what?
Satojiro?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Satojiro, the
Oh yeah,
actor comedian. He was on Magical Radio.
wasn't he in wasn't he on another drama Rena was on as well?
Yeah, Nietzsche Sensei.
It was like that
Yeah, he
one.
was the manager of the convenience store. So yeah, he's the main character in this, and it looked like the joke with him was that he was a heavy smoker. So really interested in seeing
Ugh.
what this is going to be like. It's been a while since I've seen Rena in a drama, I feel like. So I'm really
Yeah, it's been
excited
a
to see
while.
this. Also, another member who is appearing in actually a TV special, Oshima Yuko, is going to be reprising her role as Koyuki in Tokyo Tarareba Musume. They will be airing a summer TV special later this year. So very interested in seeing that.
Mm.
I can't remember if I fully caught up with the original drama because it was 10 episodes long. I remember like bits and parts of it because I would watch scenes of it together with Sky, but I don't think I've seen the whole thing through. So maybe this will be a good chance to watch the whole thing through and get prepared for the TV special. But yeah, I remember like Yuko's character
Mm.
being absolutely adorable, so I cannot wait to see this.
Mm.
All right, next up, this was actually pretty interesting to hear. Intrigued about this. Former Nogizaka members Iko Marina and Wakatsuki Yumi have formed business alliances with AM Entertainment and Zest, respectively. So Iko Marina has formed a business alliance with AM Entertainment, and Wakatsuki Yumi has formed one with Zest, which, yes, that is the same company that SKE is under.
I had to ask that before we started recording. But
So yeah, I'm really interested in seeing what these business alliances are going to lead to. Hopefully, some new work for the two of them. I think that would be really interesting to see what this is going to
yeah.
do. Let's see. Shimazaki Haruka, her YouTube channel recently started. She's released a couple of videos. The one that I saw that was really funny was she released a morning routine video, which was actually just an April Fool's video, but it had me totally fooled at the start. Like, I just thought that was really funny, really entertaining. Next up, this is interesting. Kimoto Kanon is cast in a Ace Attorney stage play, which will be shown later in May of this year, from May the 1st to the 10th. Her character's name is Karuma May. The English name for that is Franziska von Karma. Now, I am not familiar with the Ace Attorney series, but this definitely sounds interesting. A former, actually, a current Nogizaka member, sorry, Nakamura Reno is going to play another character in the stage play as well. Aya Sato Mayoi, or Maya Fei is the English name. So again, not super familiar with the Phoenix Wright series, but this definitely sounds interesting.
Hmm.
And then I guess last up we can briefly mention from the graduated members is Umeda Ayaka has resigned from Flave Entertainment. So I'm wondering if she is going to sign with a new talent agency, or if she has already, I'm not sure. But yeah, she's been under Flave Entertainment for a long time, like So that's going to be interesting. I do wish her the best, whatever she chooses to do next. All right, next up, we can move on to some other idol news. So, first up from Equal Love, they released the music video for their next leading single, Cameo. I'm wondering, have you seen this, Michael?
What?
Equal Love's latest music video, Cameo.
I think I might have. I
Have
don't
you?
recall doing so. I don't think I have, honestly.
Okay. Well, I didn't know whether or not you wanted to
Hello.
share your thoughts on that, whether or not you have seen it. But as for me, I'm not 100% sure how to feel about this. Like, I don't hate it. I don't outright hate it. Like, it took me a second watch of the music video for the song to be like, okay, this is pretty catchy, but I don't know whether or not I'm 100% sold on this. But it might just be because of the fact that, like, this is a kind of similar to what it looks like HKT are doing with their next upcoming single. This is a completely different style from what Equal Love usually do. Like, now, what am I hearing?
I might have accidentally played a video.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay. But so yeah, like, now Equal Love, they have like done different stuff in the past. Like usually they are like the typical cute idol image, but they have done like stuff that was different from that. Like they did Zuruyo Zuruine, which was sort of a more sadder, melancholy ballad, and then Teokure Caution, which was a really dark song and was really cool. But this I'm not completely sure how to feel about it yet. Like it might just be because the visuals that we were given in the music video completely threw me off guard. I'm like, what is even happening? I don't know. It might kind of like
Maybe.
before take me a couple more listens for the song itself to grow on me, but like as for the music video itself, I'm still not completely sure what to make of it. It just I don't know,
Okay.
it didn't make that much sense to me. Maybe once you've seen it
Alright.
we can talk about it again.
Alright.
Uh, but anyways, they also released the covers and the set list for the single. So we will go ahead and show those now. Michael, you too can go ahead and take a look at these if you want. So for type
Where
A,
am
we
I?
have the title track Cameo and B-side Kimi to Watashi no Uta. Then we have type B. So the B-side for this is My Voice is for You. And then we have type C. And this, oh, it says Kimi to Boku no Uta. So there's one that's Kimi to Watashi no Uta and one that's Kimi to Boku no Uta. I wonder if that holds any significance. And type D here as well,
Interesting.
showing the full track list with all the songs listed. Are you looking at them now, Michael?
Hmm.
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 I would say probably the type, it's between type D and which one? Type B. I actually really like type B. Which ones is it for you that you're looking at right now?
Honestly, so since I'm saying of
Hmm.
the covers, if you type
Hmm.
D, uh, the songs seem interesting just from the titles,
Hmm.
all of them. So,
Again, I'm wondering
mm,
if there's any
yeah.
significance between Kimi to Watashi no Uta and Kimi to Boku no Uta. So really curious about that. All right, next up, going on to a bit of Hello Project news. So, Inoue Rei, one of the former members of Kobushi Factory, it was actually announced after their dismantlement live that they will. Inoue Rei is actually going to be joining the group Juice Juice. So that's really cool. It's going to be interesting in
Yeah.
seeing how she is going to be like being part of this group now. It's been a while since I've seen some of Juice Juice's latest stuff, and I know that Miyamoto Karin announced her graduation recently. So definitely interested in seeing what the group is going to do now with Rei joining them. And last up, Girls Girls recently announced a music video for their latest upcoming single, Chuapane. So this was the short version of the music video, which included the commentary from the members talking about what was going to be included on the single. So definitely check that out. I really liked the music video. It was very colorful. The members themselves were playing like workers in a doll factory. So it was actually really fun to see. It looked like the members had a lot of fun filming it. So definitely check that out if you haven't yet. Next up, going on to the K-pop side of news. Dreamcatcher recently released a special clip for Red Sun, one of the songs on their latest album, Dystopia. So definitely check that out. This was a simple like performance dance video they had on a set. Like, oh man, that song is really good. The choreography too, which was done by one of the members actually, Suwa, came up with the choreography herself. So if you guys haven't seen Red Sun yet or seen any of the like live performances or anything, definitely check that out because it is a really interesting choreography. I think Suwa did a really good job. Really fit the tone of the song as well. And plus there were some really cute like a little outtake moments at the end of the video which were really cute. So that was a nice little bonus as well. And last up for the major news that we are going to talk about, this actually isn't idol news, but we kind of wanted to bring it up. So, the Japanese comedian Shimura Ken has recently passed away. He passed away after he actually caught pneumonia as a result from the COVID-19 virus. So, this is actually really sad to hear about.
I've seen a lot of idols talk about their experiences around him.
Yes,
Um,
yes, Shimura Ken is a comedian that
off the
a
top of my
lot of idols are familiar with. We've seen in the past, like AKB, for example, have like imitated some of his jokes or like referenced some of his jokes. That's part of the big reason why, for example, why I know them is because like on AK Bingo they were referencing him or like
mm.
doing his gags.
I remember some of the members from Kekazak at the beginning of last year on a show with him.
Hmm.
That's how I knew what he looked like. I knew some of his gags through Aki Bingo,
Mhm.
so as well. So, and then when I actually read um, Captain Sagai's blog, not blog, Mobile, um, sending her condolences to his family, it kind of hit me how
Mm.
serious, actually how this
Mm.
is.
Mm.
Um, and yeah,
I
I
actually didn't
then
believe it at
definitely.
first. When I first heard about it, I was like, wait, is that true? Like, it legit took me a whole day for it to actually sink in, like, oh my goodness, this actually happened. Like, I didn't believe it at first. That was how kind of shocking it was to me. But yeah, some other idols like Moria Akane as well. I believe did she release something about this as well? Okay, I don't know whether I broke up
I can't
just
remember
now.
who. I don't know. No, I was trying to think whether she
Okay.
did or not.
But yeah,
I
so
know if
Moria and
Keki have.
yeah, but also
I know.
Momoiro Clover and former Morning Musume member Kago Ai were also a few. Jurina, I know, also made a post about it on Twitter, sending her
Mm,
condolences as well, because I think they appeared on something together.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm. So yeah,
A
this
lot of
was
a lot of
really
Twitter.
sad to hear about. Kind of like the same for everyone else, sending out his condolences to family, friends, anyone who knew him. Because, like, he was a really funny and
Well,
very influential comedian from what I could understand. Like, from what I understood, like, everyone knew his jokes and his gags. So, yeah, like,
I was gonna say this is a big red light for especially people in Japan to take social distancing seriously.
mm,
And just if you guys aren't yet, please social distance. Um,
mm,
that way, this virus can be prevented,
mm,
and we can flatten the curve of confirmed cases and deaths.
mm-hmm,
Um, that's what I'm doing right now. I've been at home for the past,
mm-hmm.
I don't even know how long anymore. And the UK is on lockdown anyway, so I can't go out. So
mm. Yeah, me too. Me and my
just
family, we
be
are, doing our best. We're only going out for like stuff when we need to, like if we need to go out to buy groceries, and we're keeping it like mainly closely between like our families because like for example, my grandmother, she still comes and visits us or like my mom or my dad will come and bring her down to our place to like eat dinner with us. But it's like she doesn't live so far away from us and she's always in her house all the time, so it's not really that big of a deal. And my other grandparents, they live close by us, so like literally just a couple of days ago, I was just out for a walk to get some fresh air and I saw them. But yeah, like we are still, keeping precautions, like washing our hands and everything, doing what we can to stay safe. Oh yeah, I just thought about this. Akimoto Sayaka, because she has been posting a lot of videos recently of her just dancing in her room. And it is the best thing to watch because she will literally just dance to like some of the most random stuff. Like at one time she was dancing to the Spice Girls. At another time she was acting like one of the hostesses you see at like is it Hooters or Shooters?
Hooters. It was on her shirt.
Uh-huh. And then at one point she was like doing hula dancing like she was in Hawaii. But yeah, she actually did a video. I believe this was a video dedicated to like giving her condolences to Shimura Ken as well.
She did
So
one of his gags, if I remember correctly.
I think so, yeah.
It was the one where she was in a suit, right?
Mhm. She was. Hmm.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
looked kind of hot in
everyone
that
be
suit.
sure you stay safe out there, take the precautions you need, wash your hands and everything. I'm sure you've heard it 100 times over already, but it is important to know about this sort of stuff. And yeah. So, is there any news that we haven't talked about yet that you would like to talk about briefly before we wrap up here?
SKE wise, interesting how Jiren is gonna be a Japanese narrator for the WWE.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
I
was
don't,
interested in this
I don't
too. So
know.
she is going to be a narrator or Japanese narrator for WrestleMania.
I've not watched WWE in so long.
Hmm. Yeah, I
But the
don't
bar
really. I
piece is
did
good.
watch it for a bit, but it was mainly around the time when like Tofu Pro Wrestling was airing, and that was like because the girls were getting me interested in learning more
Yeah,
about Tofu Pro Wrestling. But like I haven't seen it in a while.
so
But yeah, this is definitely going to be
yeah,
interesting. It's cool that she is getting a job like this though. That is pretty awesome. I think she did actually meet Nakamura Shinsuke, one of the WWE
I think she
wrestlers.
was
So that was pretty cool.
gonna say this isn't related to the book cover, but I know Team 8 released a sixth anniversary version of Yun was the song with all of them in it, all 46 members in it. I just can't remember the title. I saw the video this morning. My laptop. Did my laptop freeze again? I
But
can't
yeah,
remember the title
also,
of that
since we
song.
are talking a little bit about SK, there is actually another piece of news that interests me. Fukai Negai has joined the cast of the live action stage play adaptation of Yatogame-chan Kansatsu Nikki. So we actually
I
have
haven't
talked
seen it.
about this before. This was a short anime series that aired for a little bit. It was talking
Oh,
about like Nagoya specifically, the Nagoya region.
yeah,
Yeah, Churi
I
was
remember that.
actually she had like a brief role in it as like the disclaimer at the beginning of the episode on episode 5, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was episode 5. That's why I recognize the title.
So yeah, it was a really
But
cute
yeah.
show. So yeah, the stage play will run from July 19th to the 22nd. It'll be at
Ooh,
Terepia Hall in
ooh.
Nagoya. It doesn't say what her character is at the moment, so I'm interested in seeing which character she's going to be. And I think, with that said, unless there's anything else you want to talk about real quick, I'd say we can wrap this up now.
I was gonna say quickly, for Teammate's sixth anniversary, they released a
Hmm.
sixth anniversary version of Yonju no Teki no Makie. I saw it after I saw on Twitter that he-chan appeared in it. Honda Hitomi
Oh, really?
appeared in it. Yeah, obviously, everybody recorded their bits at their houses because obviously
That's awesome.
go out. So
Okay, I'll have to check that out. You'll have to send me the link to that
yeah,
later.
I'll have to find it again. But yes, made me cry slightly.
Hmm.
But yeah,
All right then. Then I'd say that is it for the news this week. If you guys like the video, be sure to like, leave a comment down below on some of your thoughts that we talked about here or some topics that we haven't talked about here. Uh, be sure to subscribe to our channel and also our second channel for us reacting to idol related comment. And we'll see you guys in the next video whenever we make it. So until then, bye bye.